This looks like some amazing cereal, right?
Yeah.
Almost like it's perfect for a commercial or a movie, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's glue.
What?
Yeah. Welcome back to the Life Hack Show, where I test to find out, are these life hacks real or are they fake? This time, commercial-friendly life hacks? There's only one way to find out, and that's by testing them. Come on! You ever tried shooting a beer commercial?
No.
Well, if you ever do need to, you need to know that when you pour beer into a cup, the foam goes away, and it won't look as nice for the commercial. So, for this hack, what you gotta do is add soap before the beer? I don't know. Let's just try it, okay?
I'm guessing these are for commercials that they don't drink it on camera.
Oh,
right?
yeah, definitely
it's just
do
like,
not
it's
drink
like
this.
product commercials.
Yes. Everything that we're doing in this video, do not actually like taste it because a lot of it isn't edible. Let's see if this actually works. So first thing we're gonna need to do is pour the beer into a regular glass and see what happens.
I hope there's some leftovers.
I'm on a diet, so just the smell is all I need. Okay, so let's pour it in here. First, no soap.
Wow, who taught you how to pour?
I had to do it like this for the video, all right?
That's fine.
All right, we'll see how long the foam stays. Bringing in the new one, we're gonna squirt some soap in there. Not too much.
Will that change the color though?
I'm not sure. Let's see what happens here. As you can see, the foam is already starting to go down on the other one. Oh my God, that's a lot of foam. Jesus, there's no beer in there. Okay, so I mean, if you see a commercial with a drink like this, you probably aren't gonna buy that beer regardless. But let's let it settle a little and see what happens. Indeed, more foam. I mean, it doesn't really change the color that much. If you look at them side by side as it comes up.
Oh yeah, that's true. I just see a little tint from my angle.
You can definitely see like the color of the soap. How to properly pour a beer, because you don't want the foam. So it's pretty evident to me now which one is the winner. Yes, it indeed will give you more bubbles if you put some soap in there. So yeah, if you're trying to go for a lot of foam in your beer, this is the way to do it. So for that, I'm gonna have to say this one is a total success. Now take a sip of it.
And before I take a sip of it, the other thing I was gonna say is once these bubbles go away from both of them, you can't really, once the carbonation's out of this one, you're not gonna be able to stir it back up and get it back up. This one, you can probably re-stir it and make it look like a real live beer again.
Again, so so technically it is a total success.
Yeah,
now try it with some soap. Oh!
Wait, I can do it. I can do it.
Ew!
It's not bad, you should give it a go.
At least his insides are clean. Did you know in commercials when they're shooting pancakes, they're not actually using real syrup?
What?
Yeah, they're using motor oil.
There's no way.
I'm gonna show you exactly how this works, okay? So we have two of the same pancakes. We got a double stack of both. They're just your average pancakes, nothing out of the ordinary. We're gonna use the left side as our oil side and the right side as our regular syrup side. So what we're gonna need to do is grab a piece of cardboard, just any kind of cardboard, put it in between. This will also make your pancakes look more fluffy and more stacked up.
Oh, wow.
Can you see a difference already?
Already, look how good this one looks. And then this one just looks,
it looks boring. So now let me show you what happens when you put regular syrup on a pancake, and we'll just watch it for a second.
got some drippage.
So it looks good, right? Well, stay on it, because we're gonna have to watch what happens. So what happens when you put real syrup on pancakes, as you probably know if you've had pancakes before, the pancake will actually absorb the syrup. And when you're on set filming a commercial or a movie, you gotta do things over and over and over again for hours on end. So if they have to keep doing this, they're gonna be going through tons and tons of pancakes. This is a little hack so that you don't actually have to do that. Instead of using syrup, because it looks the same, we're gonna use motor oil. Let's check out what happens. I'm actually kind of sad because this pancake looks great. But here we go.
It probably looks great because there's cardboard between it.
Maybe. And this is some synthetic oil, so let's do it. Let's see if it actually looks the same. That's my curiosity. I mean, wow. Look at that. I'm gonna give you a full 360 view. That looks just as good, if not better, than actual syrup.
The way that it drips down is just more like slow motion.
Yeah, it's more fluidy in a way, and you can see, is it absorbing? Is this a hack?
Look at that drip right there. Oh wow. With the syrup, it just dropped off.
So I think what the hack was is that you can put another layer of this and it didn't turn all soggy.
I mean, touch it.
It's not soggy.
What about that one?
It's definitely oily.
What about this one?
Because it's oil. Oh yeah, look at that. I mean, it's not that bad, but 5 minutes has gone by and I honestly can't tell the difference. Like, they both just don't really look that good. I will say the one with oil looks better because of the cardboard in between, but that's really it. Maybe after a couple hours, the oil one will look better, but for this little test, the oil on your pancakes is completely busted. Just shoot it with like real syrup because it looks better. Honestly, it's more vibrant. So this is how I would prepare a burger if I was just gonna eat it. Now let's prepare a burger for the camera, for a commercial. So the first thing we need to do when we're professionally preparing a cheeseburger is we're gonna lay down a piece of cheese, melt it up a bit. See how it gives it a little bit more of a shine? It starts to droop over the burger. Then we wanna grab our burger, place it on top very nicely. And now we wanna grab another piece of cheese, do it a little bit more diagonally like that. Melt it again.
And I did notice you build the burger for the angle that it's gonna be at.
Exactly.
So you kind of push everything forward.
Exactly. So some lettuce. You don't want to overdo it either. You don't want it to overpower at all. Next thing we want to do is grab a tomato. Oh, what the hell? Is there supposed to be a bubble? You saw that? Place it right there on top. And for the bun, they usually have a toothpick with a sponge on top like this. I don't have a toothpick. I actually have a twig from the tree, but it'll work the same. So we're gonna stab that into our burger here, and we place the bun like that. And how does that look?
Looking good. Looks way better than the other one.
And last but not least, we need to add ketchup. We can't just be crazy with it and pour it from the bottle because we never know how it could come out. So we're gonna put it in a cup, like this. And we're gonna use our syringe. If you guys remember the syringe, we used it on an alligator. Now we're using it on a burger. See if this will even work, to be honest, I'm not sure. And place it really nicely on the outside. Shit, air bubble. And there it is.
It doesn't look that good, but it had the potential. I think you just messed it up.
The ketchup was very hard. We shot an air bubble out of our syringe. I don't think that's the correct syringe. Here's a normal burger, and here, I mean, honestly, it looks kind of good from maybe this side. You do see the sponge.
It's definitely fluffier.
It's definitely, yeah, more filled out. And I think that if you are a professional at what you do, keep in mind, we're not professional commercial food makers, so we're doing the best we can off of watching someone else do it. It definitely, you guys tell me in the comments, is this a success or is this a bust? I can see that the double cheese definitely made it look a little nicer, but that's really only it for me. And if you think about it, I'm lactose intolerant, so the cheese shouldn't even matter. I think for this one, honestly, I think the people might like to see what they're really about to eat with a real burger. So I'm gonna have to say that the burger one is a bust. But if you're a professional, I know you know what you're doing because I've seen those Carl's Jr. burgers where those things look amazing. And this is what you actually get? Man, tell me what you're doing because damn. Why is it that when you see pizza on a commercial, it looks like this? But then when you get it at your house, it looks like this? It doesn't look the same at all. I figured out how they do it, and this is how. First thing we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to get a screw and screw the pizza down. We're gonna lift up a pepperoni, try not to mess it up too much, and we're gonna screw the pizza in. So now we're screwed into the pizza. Let's grab a pepperoni and cover the screw so that we don't see it. And now what we need to do is melt some mozzarella cheese. Once you melted your cheese, we need to add in some glue.
What?
Yeah, I mean, according to 5 Minute Crafts, this is what you do.
Okay, I'm not eating that.
Yeah. Mix it all together. I think this will make it more liquidy. I don't know. So now what we want to do is grab the pizza next to the one that's screwed down so that it doesn't come off with it. Get some of our glue cheese. Oh, this does not look good. This might actually work, to be honest. So we're gonna slide our pizza back in here. So usually they would have put it in there a little bit better. I kind of didn't, but let's just ignore that it's on the top right here and let's see if we get this beauty shot. Here we go. The moment of truth. I'm gonna connect them real quick. All right, let's see. I mean, it kind of looked good, right?
It looked good.
It looked better than this. Look at this other side. This is what it would normally look like if you grabbed a piece of pizza. Nothing.
Not satisfying.
I mean, technically it did work, and if you were a little bit better than us, professional maybe, I think it would work 100%. So I'm gonna have to say this pizza commercial hack is a total success. Try it, I mean, if you're trying to make a commercial. If not, don't do it because that is not edible. I'm not advising you to eat this because you probably could die. That wraps up this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, pick up some merch, BrennenTaylor.com. If you didn't know, I have a gaming channel where I'm posting videos now. It'll be in the link down below. I also have a shorts channel where I'm gonna be posting shorts. So if you wanna subscribe to both those channels, they're in the description down below. Until next time, I love you guys so much. I will see you later. Peace.